After the cutscene, right? That makes more sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I loaded it, done the cutscene, then sent the invite.
Okay.
Because then, if we decide to repeat it, we won't have to do the cutscene again. Just the thing I read.
See, I want to say it puts you in the cutscene every time, but I'm not 100% sure.
I don't know. One of the things I read, it was just, ways to spam it to get it done.
Fair enough.
Play with a group, launch it solo, then invite into the lobby. Then you won't get the cutscene. If you just do the next mission thing, it will just put you right back in the lobby for it.
I also didn't get the landing cutscene either. I'm just standing there, unable to move.
Yep, that means it's working.
And now it's taking the camera into the sky. I think I fell through the worlds.
Oh, maybe that didn't work then.
I'm not sure.
I am above.
Yeah, I'm in space. I'm falling. This is great because the person who's just joined can get to see this glitch in action because we didn't spawn correctly. We spawned above the world, and if I don't get into a playable area, which I don't think I can, I'm going to fall through existence and be unable to do anything.
So I'm currently plummeting towards the Earth from directly above, and I am in control of time.
I'm good. I landed inside the zone. You should be able to fly if you try using your thrusters.
Yeah, I am. I'm flying down. I'm flying straight down.
I like that the part I landed on had collision, but the part I tried to jump to didn't expect anyone to ever try to jump to it, so I couldn't grapple to it. Because the game's like, nah, no one's coming from over there. There's no ground.
It's been like I don't know, maybe a month since I've experienced a glitch like this. It's weird.
Yeah. I'm going to blame it on Ulti. His hacks.
Yeah.
Speaking of hacks,
maybe we don't try that again. Just enjoying this, kind of just raining rockets down on people when I'm 500 million miles above the ceiling of the... Oh, I should have tried using the Hulk Buster to just slam into the ground straight away.
I'm not sure if I'm lagging or if I'm suffering from the underpowered bug because of the fact that I didn't spawn in correctly, but I'm doing takedowns on this bad guy and his health bar isn't going down. Like, regular attacks are putting him down, but takedowns are not.
The moment I joined, I had that underpowered bug, so I just switched to armor pieces. And I don't know if that fixed it, but my stats went back.
Okay, because yeah, I'm doing 90 damage a hit.
I've got a loading screen in my little fix it, hopefully.
Yeah, if it doesn't, I'll go in and manipulate my equipment. But yeah, some of the bugs in this game have been remarkably difficult to reproduce, but kind of funny when they happen. Like the occasional bug where you get all the enemies are down to 1 power, and you just get to one punch everything. That's great fun.
I think we're about to enter some sort of construction.
Well, I've not had that. I've had the opposite where, you're doing 1 damage to everything, basically.
Yeah. Any fancy emotes to show off, Ulti?
I've not actually bought any fireman, no.
Oh, I would have thought you'd have got that fireworks one while it was on sale.
No, I was toying with the Jarvis one, but I want to keep a bit of money in case I can't be bothered doing the Hawkeye challenge card.
I mean, you could just not do the Hawkeye challenge card. Yeah, my power level is still, I'm going to go with lower than it should be, given I just managed to stun a security drone without killing it. Like, I didn't even know you could stun security drones. Yeah, I'm just going to be a second while I go into the inventory and have a look and see. Do I have to, like, change my equipment? Because I don't really have any equipment to change out of. Hopefully that fixed it. That did not fix this. I am still doing 100 damage a shot.
Switching armors didn't fix it for you?
Nope.
Oh shit.
It's fine. You guys just get to carry me is all.
Restart?
No. We'll keep going. Like, you guys are doing damage fine, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys can do this on your own. I'll tag along, and sometimes I'll make you invisible. Teamwork. Plus, I can kind of chain stuns together I can keep takedowning someone, even though it doesn't do damage to them. And at least that way, they won't be able to attack you, I guess.
did no damage on that.
I got glanced at by a laser beam from across the arena and went down. Ah, boy.
I'm coming.
It's okay, Kamal got me.
I was more to, you know, kill the thing you were just punching repeatedly.
That's also fair. At least I can still apply status effects, so like I can still shock bad guys. Which makes them more vulnerable to your damage, I guess. Even if my damage is pitiful. Also, I love playing with actual people who've got their setups for their characters right, because like the left hand side of my screen was just filled with buffs there.
Yeah. Warrior's Fury. Beautiful. I'm assuming, Rev, you'll get Thor set up kind of the same as me, that you at any point you can just heal yourself whenever you feel like it, and also kill on max numbers.
Wait, what now?
Have you got your Thor set up so you can heal yourself with R2 at all times?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But still be an absolute slamming machine?
It's like the obvious choice.
Describing Thor as a slamming machine is disturbing me for some reason.
Another smash. Aye.
I wonder if I'll be able to do anything this floor.
I mean, we're probably just going to fly right through this floor.
Hey, I can kick things again. Yes, we take damage. It's nice when you're able to play the game again.
Did it work?
Yeah, I guess changing floors after changing gear worked.
Good to know, good to know.
Changing areas also tends to fix it. Reloading areas as well.
Hey, Luna. Am I getting my seat back?
It's still on the chair.
She was, but now she's looking to sit in my lap instead. So here's what we'll do, Loon. Is I'm going to stand up, and I'm going to sit in the chair that you just so graciously vacated, and then you can go in my lap, you see? And that way we'll both be comfortable. Yes, comfortable and warm. Yes. It's kind of weird sometimes hearing like my own character's callouts on your TV ulti when my character isn't saying them.
Strange.
Like I just heard Widow say, "Here's an energy boost," despite the fact that my Widow didn't actually say that.
I've got my free hand.
You could have said you were at A, that it came over and helped.
Oh, yeah. The AI tends to follow me. Well, because this is my Komodo, so she just follows me around.
That's fair. Like a little lost puppy dog.
It's also sort of a force of habit. I'm just used to being able to open this and hit it myself, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm playing with other players.
Do you have Iron Man set up with the reflect damage projectiles thing?
Yeah, it's the shield.
Yeah, I don't like that shield very much.
What's wrong?
Well, guess how I found out the hard way that when you're outside the shield, your shots reflect too.
Do they? I shoot through it quite a bit.
From inside, yes. If you go outside the shield to shoot at something that's inside and murdering you, you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, pretty much. If you go out, yeah. I still really prefer it. It makes it the best, in my opinion, heroic he has, even better than the Hulkbuster, because the way I have him set up is that I have a lot of precision, but not much heroic. So essentially, I do more damage if I spam the missile.
Yeah, that's exactly how I use it. I put on the arc reactor, stand in it, swap the rockets, and just mash triangle. When I've got the rockets equipped, and just spam them in every direction.
I mean, in fairness, when I was doing it, I was mostly playing solo, but like I found that the stun version that pushes things away from you and like gives them a big chunk of stun.
Yeah, the
here,
EMP.
That's really good. Like really, really good.
I did use that at first because I wanted more offensive, you know, like something a bit more useful. But I like it. It's quite handy. I've get used to using them. Doesn't oh shit, and also, you know, you need to die. It's great for lasers as well. Just stand in a shield, aim your laser at a weak point on a big thing, and just watch it melt.
Good news! My ability to deal damage to things has went down again.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
So yeah, it was good for the last area, and now not so much.
Oh, bother. Do you want it?
I'll give it a try and see if I can use it to deal damage to anything.
You're all glitched. You're moving around while kneeling. It's so funny.
I'm holding square to get in the Hulkbuster and it wouldn't let me in. There we go. I'll see if this does anything.
They're all set up and see for now.
Well, the good news is this certainly moves people around, but damage is not great.
Try the rockets.
Yeah, I don't think the rockets are going to do much. I'm going to wait till I'm almost done to use them, because I won't get too set up now. But yeah, it's...
I mean, if you do the rockets right away, you can get two uses of them in one kind of...
Yeah, I wanted to see if I was able to deal damage first.
Since I discovered that, I don't know if that was a known thing and I just totally missed it, but that's all I use it for now. Room clearing.
Rockets do okay damage. Also, I still have an objective on my screen for 480 meters away.
Nothing.
It's over this way if you want to look at my stream of bullets. Like it says an objective 474 meters that way, and I don't understand why.
It's that secret objective you ignored while you were falling through the map.
Probably, yeah. Really? I'm gonna try changing my costume. Maybe that will trigger the game to realise I'm a high enough level to actually do things.
I'm glad we get to hang
Let's be a security officer.
Okay, less glad now.
Do you have the parking ticket? You get 2 hours of free shopping, and then after that it's $5 an hour.
I keep forgetting about that goddamn barrier.
It's okay. It's more useful for being a nuisance to Captain America.
Yeah.
It doesn't even. It's no longer a nuisance either because
yeah, they fixed it. Used to be a bug at the start, Ulti, before you get the chance to
I
get
remember
into
doing it. You could throw the hands at. Aye.
Yeah.
We did it together a couple of times.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to remember because like I have played a lot of this game over the last 2 months.
You haven't really been missing much the last month.
That's also fit. Hey, I still can't do damage to things. That's cool. And I still go down instantly. Here, guys, be invisible. I'm helping. You know what I'll do? I'll open the chest door. That'll be helpful to the team. Because at least those still take damage from me. Doors open, lads. Don't worry, I'll go and make sure the treasure's not through the traps. Since, you know, I can't hurt anything.
I better kill the guys in the room for you then. You check on that chest.
Hooray, a comic book.
Oh god, it was bronze? Was it gold? Oh, it was probably gold.
I want to say gold, because I got some stuff.
Yeah, it was probably gold. I wouldn't have gotten upgrade modules if it wasn't. Oh, the bronze is over here. That's where it is. Not worth it. It's only 7 units.
I think my cat's looking to go out. I'll be right back. Don't have to do much when I'm there,
Huh. One of my daily challenges is glitched. Done that. It popped up and said I've done it on the screen, but it's still in the log. Oh, for fuck's sake. For goodness sake, my apologies.
Don't worry about that. Yeah, I don't think Twitch cares if you say fuck. So, here's the situation. I can charge your Hulkbuster.
Nice!
There we go. I set him up that way
I've never played with Iron Man with an actual Thor. I'm normally Thor. Slow I've got to,
so if you
did.
Exactly.
I got 3 rocket bursts out of that. Nice.
If you use his oh goddammit, his Warrior's Fury, if you set
Fury.
it up that it charges intrinsic, it charges the Hulkbuster.
That's cool.
So, well, one of the reasons why I always have Thor as an AI if I'm Iron Man, or Iron Man as the AI if I'm Thor.
Need quick work at that. Well, yeah, so with that charge you can get 3 rocket bursts, that's cool. I will go and double check I've got that set up on Thor. I'm not sure what I've got on him, so there.
Also, the intrinsic helps in general. Like if even if you're not using the Hulkbuster, if the AI Thor uses it, your rockets, you know, it charges up. So
that's pretty cool.
Or with Hulk, it's his rage.
You're about to enter the facility's main core.
Let's shut this place down for good.
Works for me.
But yeah, I was disappointed with the lack of updates last month, but at the same time, I'm like, well, it gives me a chance to play those horror games I wanted to play.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, I just thought there would be something more by now.
Yeah.
Something more by now for what?
Oh, just this, updates wise.
Oh, right. I mean, they probably had a lot more planned for when the game originally was releasing in April, and then that didn't happen, so...
Yeah.
I mean, they've already delayed the next-gen versions of the game and all the characters and stuff, so... You know, give it a year. There'll be stuff to do.
I thought we were in the next gen version for free anyway.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's just that the actual release of it is delayed. Time to roll the dice and see if I can deal some damage.
Aim team is close by on
On the plus side, if I can't, this is the last 4, so at least that's something. Also, I love how the objective marker is now 800 meters away, and it just, you know, spoils the illusion that these hives are actually underneath each, you know, going down an elevator to different floors. They're just next to each other horizontally. There goes the magic.
When's the last time you played this?
The last time I played it with Ulti would have been last week, after we successfully cleared arcade modes on hard on Streets of Rage 4.
Yeah.
Which Ulti had not previously done.
Touch and go for a couple of minutes, but we got it.
Yeah. Doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile, winning's winning. I mean, it's true. Like, you got the trophy, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
That reminds me, like Sega offered that a Streets of Kimochi or whatever that was called.
Yes,
It's
so you
not-
use the
you
crossover
can't-
for free.
Yeah, but you can't really play it in co-op unless it's couch co-op. so that's kind of sad.
In fairness, it's just kind of like they put some sprites over the original version of Streets of Rage 2, so the amount of effort they're going to put in is going to be pretty limited. I managed to kill one Synthoid! Be invisible, guys.
Anyone want to take that one down? Big robot?
I would, but I shouldn't in case I can't hurt it.
I'm out of curiosity, I want to see. You can hurt
I'm already doing it, I'm invisible though.
The fuck just happened there? It's flying in the air, it's all weird.
Yeah, I don't think that's worked properly, because it says that Ulti's dead. I'm dead now.
Died.
During the animation.
I did go down.
Yeah.
I died during the animation, yeah.
Good job.
But I'm still alive and kicking.
Well, I can't go anywhere near that.
Here, have a Hulkbuster again.
It's okay, I think we're done. Why isn't it done?
Still one left. One left.
Where?
Now he's gone.
Yeah, I thought I just didn't count the one that, had been floating in the air, ethereal between planes after your failed takedown.
Somehow I died. Nice.
So, we should try a Tachyon Rift next and see if that's as bugged out.
I think you have to be a certain power level to do it. I don't remember exactly.
If so, then Ulti can always hop back onto being Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can jump up if need be. Not that I love him. As I said, for 40 years, if you do more. On the playing as Thor.
The local network contains data fragments that seem to refer to other factory hives. Called hives. We need to destroy as many as we
Just be 2 seconds, guys. I'm just throwing a few coals in the fire.
What?
Well, we have a stove, so I put some coals
I
on.
didn't realise you were using like an actual fire.
Yeah.
That was new. Well, I suppose it's been. Off that popped up my Facebook memories. It was 2012 was the last time I was or the one and only time I've been over in Ireland.
Yeah. Maybe not do that anytime soon, I'd say.
We'll wait a little bit until, the old Rona's gone, but...
Yeah, give it a couple of years. Whereabouts is the Tachyon Rift thingy?
I think it changes.
The exact location does change. Let's see if I can find it.
Looks like there's one in Utah Badlands.
Yeah, both of them are there.
There's a Breakhouse and a More Than Inhuman.
What's their power levels at?
145 and 140.
Right, I better change back to Thor then.
Yes. I'll put it up to challenge 3, so you can get your boosts. Yeah, there's the Breakout one. I think is the original mission to do, where you go into Tachyon Rift to gather data, and then this other one is More Than Inhuman, which says Specialty Gear is the reward.
The Breakout one never changes; it's always the same thing.
So we should do the More Than Inhuman one then to get the Specialty Gear.
Yeah, might as well do that one.
This says plus 10 now on challenge 3.
We'll be fine.
This is fine.
Yeah, we'll be fine, assuming I'm able to damage any enemies.
Yeah, we're going to go in with that assumption.
Yeah.
Can you view the marketplace from inside?
No, you have to be outside of the game. No.
Actually, you can. You just go to cosmetics.
Yeah, because I'm seeing that. I'm looking at it. I just wasn't sure if it would actually do it or not.
Yeah, it does.
I didn't even know that was there. Ha! Look at that. Didn't even see that bar before. I always assumed you had to be on the main menu.
I just noticed, right, if you were using a Thor costume that I've not seen, and it's not on the marketplace.
It cycles through the marketplace. It's called Imperium, yeah, Imperium. I don't even know where it's from because I don't really follow Thor's comics or don't know that much about Thor. So
yeah, so all I've got in the marketplace is Royal Assyrian, and Young Thor. That's it.
Yeah, the ones that are in the marketplace when you hit R2 never change. It's the ones that change day to day are on the front page.
Ah, right, that was a day one. Right, cool.
Yeah, you have to. It's one of those ones you get a chance to get it, and it'll be a week or two before them back.
Ah, right, cool. I'll keep my eyes out for them.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll cycle back in.
Yeah.
But the one you have is similar. That one's
Yeah,
pretty
no, it's the same. Only it takes into account the ingot armor, which has got the proper Nordic runes on it. As I've said that to CJ many times, that's my favourite Thor one because I have a lot of that tattooed to me. So as a nice combo of the two, I was like, I want that.
You'll be reassured to know, though, that unlike most people with Nordic runes, Ulti isn't a Nazi.
No, I am not. I'm someone who's proud of my heritage, even though it was like 15 generations ago. So much so far back that they weren't even Scottish.
I'd also like to say just now, I'm also really glad that both of you guys decided to be flyers, so that I can rely on you guys to get the rifts that are like, more than 10 seconds away from me at a reasonable speed.
That's cool.
That was the plan. Oh, the more people that are in, the less time we get from getting those rifts. So we'll probably get maybe 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's what we were getting when it was 2-player. Oh, I got a message, but I can't actually see it or hear it because it's plugged into charge. And I have a cat in my lap, so I can't move. I either see it again, and I'll try and hear it through the headset, or I'll just see it in a while.
Also, instead of it being 2 minutes when you're solo, it's 1 minute.
Yes. The very first time we did one of these, we ran out of time. Because we didn't realise how quick it would go down.
No, we didn't.
Like the second time we did it?
Second time we ran out of time because I'd stopped flying and started killing.
Yes.
First time we got through it, I just forgot for a minute that I had to go and collect things and started throwing my hammer around.
That's fair. Also, I keep forgetting the fact that you lose your health in this as well. I'm probably going to go down and trying to run to the mission objective.
If the resistance can't use it, we'll just destroy any shipments we find. That would indeed slow down Dr. Rappaccini's experiments. There it is. A vital link in AIM's transport chain. Piece of cake or pie.
I kind of wish you got health from the rifts as well. To help you not die.
Nice.
There's no sign of Theo and the others. Take out the station. That should also free up the airways, so we're killing two birds with one stone. Marking the transformers we need to destroy on your HUD.
Oh, what the hell? Ah, an exploder.
So, I realize now it's because of the glitch. At first we weren't even sure before about the glitch that fucks up with your stats. So I was playing with someone and they were playing Thor a lot and they were always going down, so I was like, joking around, he said, you should make an emote. It says Thor's down or something, because the chat kept saying Thor's down.
Yeah.
I actually did that.
It's kind of weird. Why are the bad guys level 161?
I don't know.
Because it said that there was power level plus 10, and we're all power level 150. So it should be 160.
I noticed that before. Like, I was like, what? They should be 160 at most.
I mean, they're still going to murder you regardless, but
Also, you
wouldn't think that one, but I feel like it does.
Well, actually, yeah, that's right. This is not the hives, but in the mega hives, right? There's a cap of 10, so they can never be more than 10 levels ahead if you're like 150. And what I noticed is that they were like 161, and I'm like, what? That makes no sense. That's never happened before. I haven't played the game in like a week. But, 165 is the max I've seen, but those are usually some missions. Some missions is a cap. Not to worry about.
I'm kind of hesitant to even ask, like, are you guys at the objective with me? Because I haven't seen anyone for a while. I'm just chaining takedowns and things that take like 4 takedowns to kill.
I am... Yes, maybe.
Cool.
Nearby, I'm not at the objective. Nearby, I'm in the area.
Cool. I only asked in case I go down, because, I might well have to respawn if you guys are 7 miles away from me.
I figure I'll just let you do all the action. You don't need me here.
Yeah, I mean, it's good for the person watching my stream. They get to see me repeatedly hit the same people with takedowns, struggling to kill them. Yeah, reinforcements are here. Funny enough, things seem to be dying faster now that you guys are here.
So, you know what? How I set up Thor, right? So I used to have the heroic orbs drop when you kill, or have a chance for it to drop when you kill things with the.
Yeah, I'll have that on.
Yeah, but I switched it out for the intrinsic one, so that way I can charge the Hulkbuster and people's.
Yeah,
Nice.
I might after see what you did when you were away with the cat in that floor or whatever you were doing.
Yeah.
I used the Hulkbuster and he used that ability, so I was able to get 3 rocket bursts out of it rather than 2.
Yeah, it's pretty overpowered. Plus, it's also really useful for me as Widow because it's really hard to get my intrinsic up because of the fact that just taking a single hit causes you to lose it.
Oh yeah, that's right. That does help. That's.
I might switch that out next time we get a chance. Then.
I didn't think about that with Widow. Yeah, that would definitely benefit Widow.
But I think I'll switch over.
Was that dead? That's it. Right.
Oh, on the bright side, they fixed out most of the bugs. I know there's still that annoying stat bug thing and the thing about.
I like how you, Rev, you're saying they fixed most of the bugs when in the session since you joined, we all fell from the sky and I had the inability to deal any damage to anyone. And it's like, yeah, they fixed most of the bugs. It's like that's unbridled optimism is why we're friends, man.
Yeah, they did fix most of the bugs, but the funny thing is that now I finally got those 2 skill points I was missing with Kamala. I was like, yay! So, it was actually kind of annoying, especially when I realized later it was 2, not 1. I was like, what the fuck? And it affected my support. Then that annoyed me. When it was just a dodge, dashing thing, I was like, I don't care about that much. When I realized it was also the L1, I was like, what the fuck? But they fixed that, yeah. And for other characters. Still.
I'm overcharged and holding this open.
Alright, where are you?
A.
Okay, good.
It's okay, come on, I was on it.
We have to teach AIM they aren't invulnerable.
There sure are a lot of riot bots this time around.
Yep, I'm just about to appear in the middle of it. There you go.
Thank you.
Right, you're pinned. You're not a problem right now. Hello, Flying Man. Armor back. No, not this. You take the little one.
I forget, is there a target lock? It's R3, isn't it? Yeah.
R3, yeah.
Cool.
It's funny, I almost never target lock. Even when I'm shooting from a... Well, I guess Iron Man has his own lock.
Yeah. The only time I'll target lock is when I'm in the challenges or the harm rooms to buff or cheese my way through weeklies for Captain America for shields and parries. Only time I'll ever think about it.
I'm definitely gonna need help once, see.
Yeah, I'm on my way, I'm just getting some more time.
So with Thor, right, you can use his Warrior's Fury and open it up yourself, and the Warrior's Fury will destroy it.
Yep.
But you can't really get away with that with Iron Man.
I'm here.
Anything left a lot.
One riot bot by me. We didn't even kill him, we just pushed him far enough away that it counted as dead. That was neat.
So they had nerfed some of the name sets, especially for Thor, but for all of them really, except for the Hive Mind one, and for the legendary ones. Then they introduced the exotic versions of it with better stats and like their perk.
Mm-hmm.
And they're gonna introduce supposedly
Yeah.
the All-Father set exotic for Thor with the labs, secret labs. What happened? I guess you
Cutscene.
got to the
Got
end.
skip Theo teleporting.
Hello, friends. Go away.
Oh, hey there, Lego man.
Oof.
The rifts?
I got
Yeah, I've
sniped
done the
jumping over
rifts
something.
Me and Alfie we're getting we got like 2 exotics from doing it over and over and over again. But I wouldn't recommend doing that unless you're like, well, we got nothing else to do.
And we got something else to do. We got to do hives. Also, meantime.
I wonder if the mega hive counts.
What? I don't think
might, but they're single player only, aren't they?
Yeah, those are single player only, but I wonder if they account for your number of hives you need. Because I think it's broken for me. Like, I've done enough hives that I know for a fact that I should have already gotten it. The same with the hostages.
You rescue more than 50 or 100, whatever it was. The chest was doing that at the same time and was getting 2 caches every run of 4 hostages. And I think it was like 56 or 57 before it actually binged for me.
I think it's broken for me because I played this game enough where I'm like, I'm pretty sure I already gotten it. So I'm not concerned with it. They'll fix it eventually. They're not Bethesda.
I mean, the other thing is you could easily just wait until the PS5 version because it has trophy tracking, so you can see how many you've done towards it.
Oh, nice. I like that. Also, someone told, actually, yeah, someone on my Discord showed me it was a video that I probably just missed because I wasn't paying too much attention to it. They showed me that you can actually help friends while they're playing, like there's videos or something, and you can like tell, oh yeah, you could go over here or something.
It's not your friends, no, it's the developers that do that. So like they can include videos for here's how you get past this bit or do this trophy or solve this puzzle.
Oh, I thought it was like your friends, people on your friends list. Oh.
No, it seems to be specifically the devs because they are also able to code stuff as being a spoiler or not. Also, I think I just pushed a Peacekeeper under the ground, so we might not be able to complete this. Hope we can teleport the way out.
If not, I'm sure we could just EFX and what Fury will probably get eventually.
Yeah, but bear in mind he has a shield, so it'll take a while. This guy's stunned, but I can't do a takedown on him, what the heck?
So much.
So, what should I call you? Like Raven or Ultima?
I must be calling Ulti.
Ulti. Yeah. That'll do.
Yeah, Ulti and Rev. Keep it simple.
Ulti?
Aye, go for it.
Ulti, yeah, that works actually. That really works. Ulti. So, did you know how to do the missile cancels with Iron Man?
Nope. Ooh.
So you just, you aim, you shoot the missiles, and you press down one on the ground at the same time, and you can spam your missiles like this. You'll run out of energy, but if you're using your L1,
yeah,
you know,
that's pretty cool. Yeah.
You can just spam it endlessly. The alternative in the sky, you press the directional buttons between repulsors and rockets, and then you can spam it.
We should probably get some time.
Try that. That's what It's a solid 40 seconds right here. So cool.
Yeah, it's best done when you use L1 to have unlimited, you know, when you're overcharged.
Over then, yeah.
It looks like there's one more bad guy that came. Maybe 2. They're still teleporting.
2. Good. And this bit. Yeah.
You're kind of breaking up a little bit, Ulti.
Oh, no, another wave.
Oh, there's another wave. I thought we were done. That's why I was taking it so casually.
There's always another wave.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh yeah, Rev, actually I haven't talked to you since I beat the terrible thing. I think I told Ulti a little bit about this last week. But did you know there's a new Transformers game out?
Oh yeah, I saw your review of it. I was like,
it's so bad.
yeah, I saw that on on YouTube. You were like, yeah, it's so bad.
It's really like, well, it's utterly miserable. It's probably the worst game I've played this year. I'll have to actually go through my YouTube and look and see if I played anything worse, but it's certainly up
we
there.
We played Fallout 76 this year.
No, it came out 2 years ago now, so it doesn't count for this year.
Also, it's not so bad. Oh, well, shit, we're running out of time.
It's still pretty bad.
Oh, I
got one. It's not so bad anymore, but it's still bad. It's not, I shouldn't say it's still bad. I should say that I don't care about it anymore because it's too late.
Yeah.
It's for Anthem, because Fallout I gave it a time, Anthem I gave an hour.
You also paid a lot less for Anthem.
Yeah, I paid £1.50 for Anthem. God bless staff discount.
I
don't know, for 1.50 I think it's worth it.
No, we got like an hour into it. I couldn't see no party with him. Kept disconnecting me.
Shit, really? Damn.
Yeah.
So it's not even worth 150, alright?
Nope.
Not worth $1.50.
Like literally buying yourself a cheap fast food hamburger would be better value for your money.
Yeah, I generally would have enjoyed a double cheese from McDonald's more that hour on Anthem.
You got that double cheeseburger for $1.50? So they're €2 over here, you know.
$1.49, yeah.
Oh, that's not too bad then. So yeah, double cheeseburger.
I remember Euro though.
Also, this stream is not sponsored, but this is not sponsored by McDonald's. But if McDonald's are watching, like, hit me up.
A double cheeseburger is about $2 here as well. $2 and I don't remember it because it's been like quite a while since I went to McDonald's. But yeah.
Being invisible, Hulkbuster.
Mrs. is back at work. I'm going to pick her up after my shift.
Oh, is everyone back to work at Cats then?
Yeah, as of midnight tonight we are out of the COVID quarantine.
Good. Yeah, someone in Ulti's Mrs.'s work got COVID.
We've been in quarantine for a week. Well, 10 days. Well, technically 2 weeks, but
yeah,
we're good. We're good. Unless I get it in the next 4 hours, everything's going to be fine.
Well, luckily enough, nothing's developed to travel across the internet. Given our decade.
It turned out that I already had it and I wasn't too sure. The symptoms that gave it away was not being able to taste food for a week, which had never happened to me before, while still being able to breathe through my nose. So yeah, it wasn't.
A couple of guys.
I was like tired for a day, and a little cold, and that's it. But I guess it was really mild for me. Really mild. Yeah.
Being invisible, Thor.
Around January, February this year, I ended up with pneumonia. Well, that's what the doctors told me it was. But it was the same thing. I really struggled to breathe, was really sick, couldn't taste anything. This was before COVID was a thing. Well, it was a thing, but before we were all paying attention. So I'm fairly positive I had it in February. Because I couldn't move for a week.
Jeez. It's so crazy how all over the place the symptoms are with that.
Yeah. But we're all good. Vaccines in stage 3. Woo!
Yeah, the problem there is that a lot of people are online and are like, I'll never take a vaccine.
The thing I always say that is, see for the people, the anti-vaxxer people, they say it'll be a better
they're not actually vaccines for, like, you know, other
of
vaccines, specifically just COVID.
Just COVID, right, okay.
Yeah.
So the ones that are like, I'll never put my children through all these vaccines, the world would be a better place without them. This is the world without one vaccine.
Yeah.
No, I'll take it. Damn right I'll take it. Of course I'll take it.
Oh, was it just a cutscene? We're not actually done with the mission? No, we're not actually done with it.
Yeah,
This is long.
just a cutscene.
The one that I grinded with a friend was a lot shorter than this, so it was kind of worth grinding.
Is that
In
the city
fairness,
one?
this is also Challenge 3 instead of Challenge 2?
Oh, we were doing it in Challenge 4, but we were
Oh.
using that. We were using that. The thing about it is that I don't. It was like a week ago. It was a short one, so we took advantage and we did it over and over again. Still
I'll
wasn't
stand in
worth
the
it, in my
thing and
opinion.
be invisible.
I wouldn't really recommend it because a lot of the legendaries, I mean, exotics aren't even that good. Some of them are really good though, but then they only drop in certain places.
Oh,
Yeah, have a
fire's
buff.
going out.
I need more time. Keep the area free of hostile.
Come on, fire. Stay on. Don't go out.
What can I say? Just putting this back up
Oh,
to the minute.
Oops.
I'm getting. I was,
Oh.
I was getting comboed there. Shit.
I'm almost in. Hold the fort.
I wish I had my Hulkbuster ready. Shouldn't have used it last time.
Whoa, yeah, let's...
I have
Here,
quite a few
God
things on me
blast.
here.
Fine, I'm God
Be
blasting it
invisible.
away. And I lost as well. Okay.
Alright.
Hey, Win.
And I'm all way to get some time. Back in a sec.
I'm almost done. Hang in there. Do your worst, please.
I got shotgunned. Stupid vanguards outside it. I can't tell what's going on anymore.
Yeah,
It's just a massive people with blue shields and electricity going around.
Speaking of, we'll grab some more time.
Oh, we're done with the circle. We can not stand in it anymore.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Oh, by the way, CJ, I created a new YouTube channel. Is meant for just retro games.
Oh. Like what retro games are you thinking?
Like, you know, NES, Super NES, Game Boy Advance, stuff like that.
Oh, how are you capturing that stuff?
There are ways, I will not mention it.
Okay. Is it under a similarly named channel to yours, or is it under something entirely different?
It's called Rev Gaming. Well, Rev. God damn it! Now I forget because I just said this. I had renamed it.
Oh,
Rev
we lost
Retro
Ulti.
Games. There you go.
I'll tell you how when you reach the cell.
Oh god! Don't tell me he dropped from the.
He dropped from the game party. I don't know if he dropped from the game yet.
It's just called Rev Retro Games. Yeah, I haven't done anything with it yet. The reason why I created a new YouTube channel is in case Nintendo decides to get, you know, whatever, and I have to take the channel down. I don't care if I lose it.
Yeah, that makes
That's why.
sense. Plus, also, people, thinking that one channel was it's better to keep retro stuff separate from regular modern day stuff.
Lives at stake, we
Yeah,
can only
exactly.
rise to the challenge.
Oh, the Castlevania games as well. The Metroidvania ones I definitely want to play.
Hey, Alty.
Well, that was weird. That kicked me out of the party.
But not the game, crucially, so.
Yeah.
At least for that, yeah.
I can't teleport inside the cells. Must be interference from the force field. We're almost there. Theo, as soon as the prisoner is free, teleport them out.
I'll just hit the emerald so we can get through this. We've only got 20 seconds. Nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should probably try and get through and get some more time.
Hi there, Greek.
Cool.
Access each individual cell.
Okay, I'll hang out at the computer, so I can open the cells for you guys.
Destroy them when they're exposed.
Yeah, we'll fly around trying to get all the time thing.
As soon as
Yes.
Yeah. Stay alive at the computers, real time, and so.
Yes.
Yes.
want to think about what Monica planned to do with these people.
Oh no.
I'll start with cell 3 on the back right. You know, where we came in, basically.
Yeah. Okay, it's done.
Cool. Next up is cell 1, which is still on the same side, just towards the computers.
I have 9 million things in front of me. Give me a sec.
Cool. I have an invisible staff I'm trying to hit people with, and it's not dealing any damage.
An invisible staff.
Yeah. Like, my invisibility ran out while my power surge was active, and my staff wasn't in my hands, so I wasn't hitting anything, so I wasn't doing damage to them.
Is this the game content? You mean like new content? No, there's nothing new yet, unfortunately.
Yeah. It's new content, same as the old content.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, I guess you would call that.
How you hit that computer again? I'll hit that computer again.
This is one of the longest
Cell 1
runs
open
I've
again?
ever done. Alright.
I'll be a minute, a little busy.
You guys ever seen what the hell is it called again? The Boys?
Ah, damn it!
Yes.
You stun locked.
Aldi's down. I got a few guys up here, so it'll just be a few seconds before I hit the next computer, but it'll be closer to the computers again.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, they're kicking my ass.
Button push.
Yeah, I get stun locked. Okay.
I often call the Hulkbuster as an emergency. Otherwise, I don't use it that much. But Thor, on the other hand, I spam my specialty. I use them all.
Yeah, hell yes. All thunder, all the time.
I mean, the Hulkbuster is great and all, but I do more damage, you know, because I set them up that way. I do more damage just with missiles in the air.
Hey, there's Sam Taylor again. Hitting again. Terminal 2, back off again.
Yeah. This guy missed it by a millimeter. There you go.
Oh. Be 2 seconds in before I get the next one. Pushing button.
Oh, yeah, I also heard, I don't know if they fixed it already, but Black Widow had a problem. She was buggy when it came to drops. Like name sets, any kind of legendary or exotics. She was the one character that was buggy. So it didn't drop guaranteed necessarily for her.
Nice.
While other characters, so I was like, wow. I don't know if they fixed it yet, but I know you
I don't really know how to know if they
exotics,
fixed it or not, really.
I know there are 2 guaranteed exotics for doing the mega high though.
Walker's full, so let's do some gear scrapping after this.
Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get a nice cosmic gear piece.
Well, I'm up all night to get lucky in video games.
It's a belt, the one thing I didn't want, because I will never change the belt I have.
Gloves of the Storm.
We'll analyze these readings ASAP.
I forgot about
tell
those.
you how valuable this data is to us. Thank you.
Right, let's have a look, see what we got. Arm Guards of the Thunderer. Oh, that's from my last one. Scrap.
Oh, hi there, Emotional. Let's see.
Combo finishers give cosmic damage.
Well, actually, I can't say for Black Widow, but I know for Thor or for Kamala, I would rather it be signature attacks because those I spam a lot.
Fair. These don't seem terrible. I'll give them a go.
I'll have a look. Let's see.
I got plenty of resources to upgrade stuff. I have 720 cubes, so why not try them?
See, the belt I've got, the wristband, the waistband of a Guardian Might. Might and proficiency, decent numbers, power level 140. Warrior's Fury recovery, 200% increased willpower from Warrior's Fury. I mean, you just can't say no to that. It's the only part of my gear that is non-negotiable for a change.
It would be nice if they add the ability, like, the ISOs to switch between characters. There's no reason why you couldn't into the minor artifacts.
Yeah.
Because I got some nice stuff I could use with a different character.
There's a very good reason why they don't do that. It's called grinding.
Oh god, you alright there?
Yes. Turns out when you have the vents open on the stove, it gets a bit smoky.
Well, resolve precision, I mean, it is a decent piece. Golden gifts, Nornstone, 5% increase in XP from all sources. No, thank you.
Yeah, XP is really useful now at maximum level.
I just love completing challenge cards for somebody who's done both dailies and both weeklies for Thor in one match without trying. I wish it would give you something just for doing it when the card's finished. You know?
That would be nice, yeah. I mean, like, I finished all the challenge cards, so I agree with you. There should be something that happens afterwards. But,
like Prestige or... Gird the Storm. Intensity and Resilience. Activate Tachyon Surge. Increase amount of... I mean, that's not that good.
like, more than anything else, what I want is just to have automatically dismantle anything at 129 power.
Yeah.
The fuck? Oh, I see what's going on here.
What?
So essentially, there's a glitch with Kamala. Her support, her heroic ability. At the very bottom, there's like, it says, a healing spirit increases defense strength by 20% while active. It keeps deselecting. Like, I acquired the skill and it unacquired it.
Oh,
So
that's not very useful.
that's how people lost skill points with her. So, but since they patched it, what ends up happening is that I get the skill point back, but still I have to constantly acquire it. They need to fix that permanently.
Yeah, that would be nice.
At least I get the skill back now, but it's just silly. Yeah, you too, emotional. Yeah, I think I remember you telling me that. So they fixed it. They gave us 2 skill points for her back, but we get the skill point back if ever it disappears. It's just all, I don't know. They need to just fix it.
Gonna try a new belt I got as well. Gives me a chance for getting a damage buff when I beat up bad guys and more stun damage from combo finishers. That seems useful, given my combo finishers give particle damage, so I have a good reason to do them.
I was thinking of getting the skin you have, but I was like, I don't have enough points. I mean, credits. Just
See, the trick there is to spend nothing on all of your points on one character, because then you have enough points for them.
yes, but I play too many characters, so I just like split them between.
Ah, it was free to take. Long time no see. Yes, long time no see indeed. I haven't been streaming much of late. I was playing a lot of Fire Emblem on the Switch. Also, what mission are we doing next? Any preferences?
Wait, what? Up to you guys.
As long as it's challenge free.
If you want to keep doing the Tachyons, go for it, whatever one's available.
But that one's available to do again for some reason.
Or you can keep doing them
Huh.
over and over and over again. I don't think it's worth it.
I can't change the difficulty level, lads.
For the so this is a
Yeah.
strange thing. Don't ask me why. I don't know if it's a bug or if it's intentional, but with the Tachyon, you can't change the skill directly. I mean, the level directly.
Yeah, you have
So
to
in order
select it
to
on a
change
different
it,
level.
yes, exactly.
That's
It's
incredibly dumb.
strange.
Okay, how about if we do the Tachyon Rift Breakout then? Oh no, that doesn't get you the special stuff. Yeah, this only gets you rare or better gear if you do it again, so no point doing it again for that. Like, that's just worthless.
Yeah, we could do something else. We don't have to do the Tachyon.
Yeah.
If you want,
Let's
we could do the
do a
Daily Bonus
hive!
or we could do a hive.
Right,
Oh, there's
that's
also
what
the
back to Tony
priority.
then.
Yes, there's also the priority emissions. Like they added those back. Like you get those once a week, and you have better chance of getting stuff the first time we do it.
Just gonna say, I don't know if you can go Thor, because I don't know what difficulty the desert hive is. It's not an elite hive. I think it's just a regular hive, but I don't know for sure.
Yes, I know about the monthly plus games. Tomorrow is gonna be. I'm gonna play a lot of Hollow Knight. I know Shadow of Mordor. I mean,
Shadow of Mordor I'm looking forward to.
It's not Shadow of Mordor, it's Shadow of War.
Yeah, Shadow of War. I bought Shadow of Mordor in a Black Friday sale. When it first came out for like 20 quid.
Nice.
And I was like, yeah, I'll pick up Shadow of War eventually when it's cheap and never get round to it. So I will be playing that. I might even try and platinum it because I managed to do that for Mordor. So
I have Mordor. I haven't played it yet, but I got it when it was on sale cheap, like you did, and didn't get around to playing it.
it was fun. It was.
You don't need to play
Arkham
Shadow
Knight
of
with
Mordor
swords.
to play War, for sure.
I'm sorry, say that again, CJ?
You don't need to have played the first game to play the sequel at all, so I wouldn't bother.
Oh, okay.
Like, the other thing is, like, Mordor is very much along the lines of a thing of, like, hey, here's, like, a proof of concept of what we want to do, and it's got some good ideas, but some bad ideas too. And then the sequel's like, yeah, here's everything we wanted to do, but didn't have the budget for.
Yeah.
Like, how big of a Lord of the Rings nerd are you, Rev?
I really like the movies. That's about it. So that's not saying much.
That's okay. So
Now, do
here's
you like
everything.
the Lord of the Rings movies, but hate the Hobbit movies?
No, the Hobbit movies was okay. It was alright.
Right, cool. That's a good answer.
Okay, so I'm going to sum up the entire story of Shadow of Mordor for you in just a couple of sentences. And if I missed anything important, then I'll take and chime in. So you play as a man who got stabbed by some bad mans, and then the ghost of the elf who made the One Ring for Sauron hops into your body to share it with you and bring you back from the dead whenever you die.
That's the whole game.
Yep. Like, you do some stuff, like you get vengeance for your family who also died to some bad mans, but it's mostly just an excuse for you to go around and kill orcs. And then halfway through the game, you get the ability to mind control the orcs so that they can fight for you. And that's kind of it.
No, Gollum pops up at some point as well. For
Yeah,
some
like there's a couple of cameos. Oh, and you know Shelob, the big spider from the original trilogy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's a sexy lady now.
But this is between The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, is it not?
It's actually before The Hobbit as well.
Before The Hobbit? Alright,
Yeah.
okay.
So you're saying she was the original Black Widow?
Yes.
Oh no, it's I think it is. It's kind of like it's an alternate history of between The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings because Gollum is around, but like there's other things that happen that don't happen in the canon. Like it's very much its own standalone thing.
But Gritty, you said you got the original instead of the one you wanted, the newer one. Well, I mean, if you didn't own the original, I guess it turned out better that way because now you get the new one for free.
Oh, hey, Grady. Yeah. I mean, it's all good. You get more games for free. Have you tried Hollow Knight before, Rev, or is this your first try?
Well, I've seen some gameplay. It's like a Metroidvania type 2D.
It is.
You know,
I really didn't like it, and I like Metroidvanias.
Is it not a sequel to Shovel Knight, or does it just look the same?
No, they're entirely separate night-based things.
Oh god, I thought my game froze there for a second.
But yeah, Hollow Knight is about like a bug, and it's kind of a Dark Souls Metroidvania because everything can kill you in 2 or 3 hits.
Okay.
Sandy.
Yeah. Like, it's kind of fun for a while, and I enjoyed it for a while, but the Metroidvania part of it is really, really badly designed, in my opinion, because there's a lot of, like, quality of life things that the game's like, ha, no, you don't get to have these because we're like a Dark Soul. Like, you know, maps and things like that, and reasonable shortcuts, or quick ways to get around the map and stuff. Or even just things like, hey, here's the way you need to go, or you can't go this way because you don't have an ability.
Okay, these twins are...
And some people like those things about us. Like, don't get me wrong, like, there are definitely staunch defenders of Hollow Knight out there. I just bounced off it after about maybe 12 or 15 hours, I think I streamed. And I was like, yeah,
wow,
I'm just
I got
done.
nerfed to hell. What the fuck? No wonder I'm not doing any damage.
Did you lose your power?
No, I got nerfed to hell. Like, my defense and my attack power was shit. I was like, what the fuck?
Ah, new equipment.
So I wasn't really getting hit, but still. So I just switched equipment. Hopefully that fixes it. You heard there was DLC coming for the Kickstarters. You could play as Hornet. What game are you talking about?
No, that's an entirely separate sequel for Hollow Knight. That's called Silk Song. They originally planned it as a DLC where you get to play as one of the characters you meet in Hollow Knight, but they made it his own game instead.
Really also said on the 25th November, Vigor is coming to the PS4.
What game?
What you mean. Vigor? I don't know, he said Vigor. I have no idea.
Bigger.
It's free to play or free for the PS4?
Bigger. Doesn't ring a bell?
Vigor. Yeah, Vigor, like, yeah. I have no idea. Oh no, I'm still nerfed. I'm still nerfed to hell. My stats are anyway, not the defense rating. Oh, it's like DayZ. DayZ.
Yeah,
Well,
it's free I'll try it, but you know.
Thank you for saying DayZ. That reminds me, I was going to try PUBG at some point. I even installed it.
I wouldn't bother. PUBG's a bad battle royale.
No, I don't like battle royales. Hell, I played DayZ when it was still the armor mod, and got sick of that fairly quickly.
Apparently the new zombie Warzone mode is really cool, but I'm not downloading 200 gigs to find out. Yeah, it was something called a zombie royale. So it was like you had teams of zombies trying to kill people. So it's like, you know, the old infected game modes, but a battle royale at the same time. And the zombies had like jetpacks. How's your ability to hurt things, Rev?
Much better.
Because these things appear to be much lower power level than I am.
Actually, you know what? Some of them, I'm not doing as much damage as I should, but I'm still doing damage, so I can't complain.
I think it's scaled because my Iron Man's only 100.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. I probably got just nerfed because of the level.
And I don't have anyone else that's close to 100, I think. Because of that XP boost, like my Hulk, Captain America are like 60 power level. I got up to 50, never looked back, so.
Warzone Zombies is fun, probably not as much, but it's better than Apex Zombies? You say so? I haven't played any of those.
Apex has zombies in it now?
Apparently.
Again, I played it the first day it was on this. Okay, it's a battle royale from EA. I'm out.
Yeah, I mean, from what I understand of it, it's pretty good, but like it's still battle royale. I'm just not a big fan of those.
Although it was made by the same company or devs that made Titanfall.
Yeah, it's the Respawn devs.
Yeah. So at the minimum, it's at least good or decent. I don't know.
Yeah. Like the key thing is, like, there's a bunch of good or decent battle royales out there, but I don't like them because I'm bad at battle royales. I spend most of my time watching people play when I play battle royales.
Oh, I don't even do that.
If we're going to be a battle royale we played, it would have been the Battlefield one, and even that wasn't enough for us.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
it wasn't
really
great.
play battle royales either. I don't even watch it. Except, you can't really call Fall Guys battle royales. That's something different.
I mean, it's a battle royale with slightly less stress.
Yeah.
Speak for
Also,
yourself.
Speaking of Fall Guys, you know I haven't played any of the second season of?
Fall Guys?
Yeah, I really should get back into it.
You know, it's a real shame. You should have logged in yesterday. You would have gotten a Wicked Witch costume for like 100 kudos for the
That would have been
bottom
nice,
top.
yeah.
It's everyone was running around with it, so I guess you're not missing out. That you wouldn't have been unique,
See,
and it would have covered your
would it have covered Spooky Doodles?
Yes, it would have.
Then I wouldn't have worn it anyway, so.
Yeah, Titanfall 2 was good. I enjoyed that one. I never played Titanfall 1, so I can't say.
I was only on the Xbox, that's why. And it only had multiplayer, it didn't have any campaign.
I don't like games that only has multiplayer. Sometimes it's like acceptable, but it depends on the game.
Technically, wouldn't Avengers be a game that only has multiplayer?
Not really. It has a story, and you sometimes are solo. I mean, you have the AI.
Yeah, you're very rarely ever alone. Generally, when you're introduced to a character, it's pretty much the extent of it. But
No,
yeah,
I don't mind.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, I don't mind if a game has like a like let's say Resistance, where it came with another game. Sure, whatever.
I miss Resistance.
Resistance.
I thought I was playing it. Also, it's not the same Resistance you're thinking of, Aldi.
Okay.
We're talking Resident Evil Resistance.
Yeah, I should say Resident Evil Resistance, because I know there's a more famous Resistance.
Yes.
PlayStation 3.
It was real good.
Many of our early PS3 gaming days, Resistance follow, man. Oh,
and Resistance 2 when I had the co-op.
2, it's co-op and 2 was good. Is that not where we met Brat, or was that in Rainbow Six?
We met Brat in Rainbow Six Vegas.
Vegas?
Yeah.
God, I think we still play with him. Well, not really now. Obviously, he's just became a Rainbow Six exclusive player. But
I mean, I was going to say, like, he's played Rainbow Six ever since we met him, so like him playing a lot of Siege is kind of expected.
Yeah.
I mean, if you ever want to play with Brat again, all you got to do is install Rainbow Six Siege. Well, it's got a free. It's got a free PS5 upgrade, 120 FPS.
I play every once in a while. It's just the problem is actually trying to get a ranked match because no one plays it at my low tier.
Yeah.
I'm definitely being there. I'm doing solo damage.
Hi, Winner. What you mad about? Ah, sure.
So I mentioned they fixed most of the bugs, but they do add new bugs with the updates. One of the new bugs is that I can't revive. I don't know if it applies to human players, but I can't revive the AI with my L1, even though it's supposed to do that by default if you get all the skills. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
That sounds like Avengers.
Yep.
Yeah, we still play it.
I'll be right back.
That's alright. I played Fallout 76.
I played that a lot. I had a lot of fun with Fallout 76. I have a lot of time.
I did. Like, I say it was bug filled, but I did enjoy it. But it was with friends. Like, if I wasn't playing it with friends and we were just goofing around, I wouldn't have enjoyed it as much.
See, I'm the opposite. I played it completely solo. Me and CJ played it once or twice, and then I played it with a guy in my work once or twice after the human upgrade, and then never went back to it.
Which game?
Fallout.
Yeah.
I had a lovely wee home, a little farm, a junk pit set up. It was lovely, nice and set up, perfect. But it just ran out of stuff to do fairly quickly.
Well, the good news is they're adding more stuff to do.
It's probably too late. I still got it. Again, that was another bargain. Thank you, staff discount. But the ship has sailed.
The key thing to remember, though, Alti, is, Fallout 4 and Fallout 76 are the only Fallout games we're ever going to have anymore.
Maybe not.
Yep. I mean, they can't have spent that much money on Bethesda to then give us games.
Oh, you're saying
Timed
they're gonna make it
exclusives,
exclusive.
Absolutely.
But even if they do, you'll probably play it on. Well, you don't have a PC, but yeah,
I don't
you'll
have a
probably
PC.
play it on PC. Although there's always get that cheap Xbox. Next gen one.
I own an Xbox One and I don't use it already. I don't want another.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I might get a Series S at some point when it goes like $100 for Game Pass, but the other thing is I don't think I'd really be that bothered about playing a new Fallout game. Like 4 wasn't, and 76 was really bad.
Yeah, and now they're saying, well, 76 is almost as good as 4 now with the
No,
updates.
it's not. I played it, granted, in some time.
Like here's what I would do if I had an Xbox: is I would play Fallout New Vegas. Is the Fallout I would play.
Not having played 4 myself, so I don't know whether what they're saying is accurate or not. That's what they have said. Like, oh, now with all the updates and the NPCs, it's almost as good as 4. I'm like, well, okay, whatever.
There's 3 of us and 3 points. Should we take one apiece? I'm on alpha already.
Yeah.
So I'll go beta.
Okay, I'll jump into Charlie just a sec.
Dumb question, Rev, but if you're on beta, can you actually hurt bad guys, or...?
Yeah, I can actually hit people now.
Cool.
Unglitched.
I mean, worst case scenario, you can just shoot the ones that have the diamonds and stop them from pressing buttons.
That is true. There's this guy who passed out with a diamond. He should be dead, but the diamond is still here. So strange. I just drink my soda. Am I full?
No, we have room for one.
You could join us. Yes, you could join us. You played Vegas with PS Now? I didn't know where to go. I started with the worst Fallout game possible to get into the franchise, 76.
Yeah.
Oh, Vegas. Well, 3 was my game. I'd never played 1 or 2, but CJ bought me 3 from like a gift one year.
Yeah, it was a nice collector's tin from HMV.
Which I still have. I was just going to say that, I still have that collector's tin. It is on the shelf now. Took me a bit of time to find it after we moved, but it's up on my shelf now, up in the retro room, as we're calling it now.
Yeah, retro things such as the PS3, which is officially retro.
And there's a Mega Drive, there's a 64.
You know what I mean, though, is like, you know, like retro is the Mega Drive and the SNES. That's the stuff that we grew up with, man. Not a bloody PS3.
Yeah, I don't think of the PS3 as retro.
No. Yeah, see, you mean about the dead diamond guy I'm looking at him just now. Just.
I got a giant soda in my hand.
That's a very big soda.
It shrinks with me. It just works. The one good thing about Fallout 76 and Todd Howard is the catchphrase. It just works. I use it often. Still.
What I really want to know is how they ever thought that the whole there are no humans and no human NPCs in this at all. You will be all the humans. You will run the shops. You will run. Why did they think that was going to work?
It just works.
That's not embarrassing. I'd transform into character.
Can't wait for Skyrim 2, Xbox One XS, Scorpio, dash, whatever it's called.
Sometimes when I'm joking around with friends, and instead of a friend saying, "Are you lying to me?" say, "Do you look like Todd Howard?" You look like Todd Howard.
Yeah. Todded is a verb, I believe. What I was going to say was, do you know what their idea was with the having no NPCs? They thought, for some reason, that random strangers on the internet would be like NPCs. And not just be, what's the word I'm looking for that I can use while we're streaming? Terrible people on the internet.
They just assumed no one with grief at all.
The first day I played it, griefing. There were 3 people trying to grief me for something that I didn't even care about. I'm like, oh, I captured this, you know, those things you can capture. I forget now what it's called. God damn it.
The junk?
Yeah, like places like that.
Oh, the workshops.
Crappy. Yeah, the workshops, but it wasn't really worth keeping. So I just kind of walked away. They were all trying to hit me. But, like, I know you can't, like, kill me. I mean, you know, I was like, I know they couldn't do much damage to me unless I hit them back. So I was just kind of walking away from them. kind of annoying. They chased me all the way to an area with Scorch Beast. It was funny. And then they ran back. Because I was trying to, you know, see if the Scorch Beast flying around could ambush them.
Yeah.
But yeah, the very first day the game came out, oh yeah, people were trying to agree.
I mean, I won't lie and say I never tried it. I did. But, you know. I had to at one point. I just did the vault entrance with full power armor and just laid proximity mines. Frankly, all over the stairs just to see what would happen. Not lots was the answer.
Yeah, because the guys who are leaving the vault were too low level to be able to opt into PvP, so it didn't end up doing much.
Yeah. Thought it'd be funny though.
Like, I'm trying to remember, wasn't there a glitch when you introduced that mode where it was like, you know, more realistic survival thing, and people, you could only respawn at train stations, so then people were spawn camping the train stations, and then they could rob you while you were dead, or something like that, and they were stealing people's inventories. I remember hearing something like that.
Oh, I'm stuck. How lovely. I'm fucking stuck. How wonderful.
I heard my cat there.
Yeah, that doesn't seem to be dying.
Hey,
yeah, I'm also stuck on it. It's
you
weird.
doing okay? I heard you crying there.
A new glitch I found. Bug.
Yeah, it's not dying.
Oh, but already stuck here invisible while T-posing. Oh, wait, I'm free.
Apparently dead.
Yes.
Apparently that was the last.
My cat is back in. I think that maybe she'll stay in for the rest of the night, regardless of how mad you might get about it. It's very cold out there. Oh dear. Let's change costume, because why not?
I think I'm... Yeah, I sort of, yeah, I'm sort of pixelated here. Weird. At least the shadow is. Huh.
Remember that glitch we had when Kamala was just, you know, a face and some arms?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
It's funny, I've played a lot more of this on my own than I have with, you know, people. And I only seem to really see the glitches when playing with people. Which is not ideal for a game that's multiplayer focused.
Yeah.
Here everyone, have an arc reactor post.
I was going to say, in its defense, you know, it's probably one of those things where, you know, with more people, it's juggling more things, so that's why it's having more difficulty.
Yeah.
Hi there, SK.
Uh-oh. You guys still there?
Yeah, we're at the exit.
I just popped up and said no internet connection.
Yeah, Ultimate Rev and left the strike team.
Yeah, I'm out of the game.
Good job.
Ah, for Christ's sake.
Fuck.
Fine, finish it.
Oh yeah,
That
we will.
explains.
Rev, some question.
Yes.
What happened to the Hulk?
He's... I don't know. He's not here?
No, nor is Iron Man.
What the fuck?
Oh.
I got one-shotted.
Yeah, Hulk and Iron Man are not with us. Also, you didn't get one-shotted, you got 17-shotted by all the exploding dudes.
Oh, that might be what it was. No, I got nerfed. Look at that. My stats are all sucky.
Are you sure it's not just you being bad at video games again?
Well,
No, it's probably the nerf bug.
My defense going to 200 is a bad sign.
Yeah, that sounds a bit five times too low. It kind of makes me wonder if maybe the bugs we're encountering with the nerfing and the damage stuff is to do with the scaling it's doing. Because we didn't seem to encounter that bug when we were all level 150, did we?
Yeah, it's fine, I'll go back to 150.
Like, it's entirely possible it will happen again, it's just that it didn't seem to. But it did happen on each of the times when you were playing as Iron Man or...
It's fine, I'll go back to Thor then. Not a problem for me. Thought I'd just try and make use of my time.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like, it wasn't a bad idea, it's just that it turns out to be a bad idea because the game's broken.
Hey, look on the bright side. They told us they fixed 1,000 bugs.
Yeah, we just happened to find the, like, 1010s. Wow, since I put on these new gloves and belt that boost my heroic damage, like, my Widow's Bite's do so much more damage.
God, I'm just not doing much damage.
Well, you're not dying, so, you know, it's a boss.
Could be worse, you could be in a challenge 3 on your own as an underpowered, squishy Iron Man with useless AI.
Yeah. Cold-hearted, 11 challenge points. Hey, we're done. Good news is, Ulti, if you can manage to get through to the end of that successfully, then you're done with the mission.
Yep. Almost there.
So's Christmas.
If it wasn't for the Mega Hive, and I know that gets 2 guaranteed exotics that are sometimes they're nice, I wouldn't be. I wouldn't even play this once a week. Because it's really not much new for me to do. Nothing really.
That's completely fair. I will send an invite to Ulti. Oh, I lost all 3 of my viewers over the course of that mission. That sucks. Oh well. I guess I'd seen enough Avenging. Well,
Okay.
Challenge 3, Desert Hive again.
With all that new gear and not one thing to push me over 100.
In fact, I haven't checked the trophies for this game in a while. Let's check it. Besides everything being less rare, I still don't have the hives, which I should already have gotten a long time ago. Don't have the intelligence files, even though I have all the intelligence files. And still need to rescue 100 aim. There's quite a few people who are having the same problem, because I noticed on Twitter they mentioned it to them.
You haven't got the one for the hostages?
Nope.
Wow. But you got the one for the caches already, yeah?
No, I didn't even bother to grind for it, because I was like, well, if the other trophies aren't unlocking, I'll just wait for whenever they fix it.
Well, that one at least I can confirm does work. Ulti, how long did it take you to grind out the caches one?
About 3 hours.
Yeah. Because if you do that, then you'll also get the hostages out of the way, because you'll get 2 hostages for each time you do that.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to do it, because if the hostages thing is broken but the other one works, then I'm going to eventually have to do that anyway whenever they fix it. So like, I can wait. I'm not in a rush.
Fair enough.
Failed the joint session, by the way.
I literally have all the intelligence.
Rev, can you also try sending Ulti an invite there?
Sure.
Just in case.
Ulti, you're getting Miles Morales?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. But I'm not getting a PS5 right away. I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Are you waiting because you can't get a hold of one?
No, we've not tried. Failed to join session again. What the hell? I'll try Rev's invite.
Rev's invite, and if Rev's invite doesn't work, then what we'll do is Rev you back out and invite us both.
God damn it, Avengers.
It just works.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm joining on Rev now.
And
try Rev's one now, because he was in a party on his own there. In case that old lobby was broken or something.
So yesterday I was gonna do the Ghost Survivor missions for Resident Evil 2, but then a friend joined me and I was like, "Come on, let's play Fall Guys." I was like, "Well, I haven't played that in a week, so why not? We'll play that."
The Ghost Survivor missions are hard, man.
I did what I thought is I guess it's not really the first one, but whatever. I did the guy with his daughter, the first survivor you made.
The gun shop one, the Kenzo. Yes.
Yeah, turned out that it's not
failed
that
to join
easy.
session.
Oh, I'm in.
I don't see you in.
It's still loading. I got to pick my character, so.
There you go.
I think it might be you and me, Elsie. Might be broken again. Like in the old days. Also, how come Kamala hasn't loaded on the main menu?
Yeah, it's like you said, they're hard. They're not like what I expected.
Like, I am not good enough at Resident Evil 2 to do the Ghost Survivors or the Fourth Survivor. I'm just straight up, I'm not good enough at those games.
I'm gonna... You know what really fucked me? I was running out of ammo and stuff, and then those big guys came from the source. I was like, oh, I'm fucked, whatever.
I appear to be successful again this time.
Yeah.
Let's go do more highs. Challenge 3. Desert Hive.
Ooh. Oh, God. Just got sent a video in the wrestling group chat of... I'll see if you remember that, CJ. Do you remember that old thing you would do in the SmackDown games on the rope entrances where they would stand on the apron and somersault over the top rope while holding it? No? Yeah? Just been sent a video by one of the guys from a wrestling company in France where a guy tried to do that. And guess what happened to him?
Had a bad time.
A very bad time. Goes to do the flip. Misses completely. His ankles hit the top rope. He falls backwards and lands spine first on the apron. Oh dear.
That would be quite sore.
Oh, there was motion at my front door? What the hell? Hold on a second.
Probably a cat or a fox.
Works for me.
It was exactly a cat.
Yeah, cats like to do that. They like to go past things in the night. I currently have a cat in my lap. She's very happy. At least for 10 minutes or so, then she'll be like, no, I want to go back out again.
Oh, I still got the pumpkins from Halloween at the door, that's what it is. I've not got rid of them yet. Yeah, enjoy, kitten. Joy.
Uploading the entrance's coordinates.
Straight for the hive, forget about the guys. The outside, straight in.
Pretty much.
Cool. Right you there.
I think by the time you're 150, if you want any good stuff, you would have to get specific name sets. I mean, better stuff. Because sometimes you get a really good, like, a randomly generated legendary.
And of course, the most important part of all that, Rev, is that none of it matters enough. Because nothing in the game is really challenging enough that your gear actually matters.
Yeah, pretty much.
It kind of looks like we defeated all targets. Ah, there they are. Oh, they're level 2!
The targets are too
they're
low.
level 2!
Yeah, level 2.
Great! Everything just dies.
Yeah.
Do you know what's really fun when they're level 2? Is being Widow with a pair of submachine guns. You just paint targets and they all fall down.
Pretty level 2.
Don't know. Bug worked out in our favour for a change.
I was wondering if the equipment I got was level 2 too. No, but yeah.
If wants to give us a level 2 hive at Challenge 3, I am all for that.
I'll take it. I also like the fact that we had an Avengers assemble there to open a lift door to then have another Avengers assemble.
Yeah, I'm all confused. I'm like, what happened? Did we just end up in the other area? Where are we? Yes, that emote.
It's the only emote I use now because all the rest of them are kind of bad.
No, I'm talking about the Thor one. No,
the helicopter.
Yeah, the Thor one.
That's just great though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is nice. I should have probably gotten that one. I think I can still get it. Check this one out.
Is it called a helicopter or is it called a Thorcopter?
Yeah, the fire axle is going to buy that. I'm not sure if I want that or Jarvis. I kind of want both, but I can't afford both.
Does Jarvis actually say anything?
I don't think so.
Yeah, so if he said something, then it'd probably be worth it. I didn't get it, but I don't know.
Also, where's my health?
You lost a bunch to the left.
I never took a hit. I flew in there, the Ton Warrior's Fury, and stood back. Sorry.
Well, the bad guys are up to 148 again, so they're fixed.
Same, you've got no health at all either.
Yeah, I took a bunch of damage there hacking the thing. Hacking the Gibson.
Right, cool.
Sending the spike.
These enemies must be defeated.
So in Fall Guys, they added something called Wall Guys, I think it's called. Yeah, Wall Guys. It is the most annoying level of manageable. It's worse than Seesaw.
Can't be worse than Seesaw.
It's worse than Seesaw. Like, seriously worse.
We'll have to give it a go at some point then.
Because Seesaw, you can catch up and you're fine, right? Usually, like, it's almost never a problem. Unless I'm, like, distracted or just screwing up, whatever. But in Wall Guys, you're fucked. It's just like, they combine the most annoying aspect of Seesaw and Slime Climb, the other players bumping into you and stuff, and essentially what it is a bunch of walls and you have to move platforms in order to jump on the platform to get on top of the wall. But if someone is standing in the platform, it might knock you off, or if you try to grab and they're standing right near the area you're grabbing, you can't grab it, and so you fall. And people
Sounds
like
fun.
stand and get in the way all the time. It's just like 10 times worse than Seesaw. Unless you're first and you're ahead of everyone, then you're like, yeah.
The enemies have been defeated. Yep, I still got it.
Tick tock 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 tick tick tock.
They added a nice obstacle course. It looks like a medieval castle with spinning spikes and swinging axes. That was nice.
I mean, Fall Guys basically is just plain Takeshi's Castle.
I wasn't handing out blankets, but
Only more frustrating.
busy over the last few days.
Any other batch
was new for you, though, right? You being a prince and all?
I had chores as a child. I am no stranger to... what do you say?
I really wish they would implement multiple tones just by holding the D-pad down.
Actually, you know, so in fairness to them, they are listening to a lot of people who give them suggestions. And they've been suggesting a emote Wii or WoW for a while, and they're like, oh, we'll look into it. So I don't know if they're actually going to work on that. Hopefully they do.
I think, CJ, you had a theory that that's what they were trying to do, and they just couldn't make it work or something.
Yeah, it was originally planned, but they just decided to make it simpler because it's probably causing more bugs, given they had to fix 1,000 since launch.
Was it really 1,000?
That's what they said.
That's what they said.
1,000 bugs.
Yeah.
Yes. I think that was the first patch, or the second.
I mean, that just shows this was not ready to be released to the world.
Yeah, but they still had to have it out for Christmas time, so... Like, I often wonder if this game had just been delayed from September to, say, November the 12th or 19th, to pick an example at random, that maybe it would have been better received.
Absolutely. I thought the exact same thing. I'm like,
yeah, this was a PS5 launch title. Hell yes.
Yes, especially with that. See, the problem with this game is that they spent a month and a half bug fixing, well, 2 months now, instead of, like, releasing content, and they should have just delayed it for 2 months.
They'd already delayed it since April, though. They couldn't have delayed it further. Not without someone losing their job.
Oh, that's probably the case.
Because it'd be a case of like, hey, you're under your management, this missed its first 2 launch windows. Goodbye.
It's like one of those situations and like, yeah, you understand delays, but if you delay it too much, you get a, you know, Star Citizen situation.
Nah, that's not delays, man. That's a game that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Duke Nukem Forever the first time around?
No, because Duke Nukem Forever actually came out after a long, long time. Star Citizen has never looked like a game.
Though. To call the Duke Nukem Forever we got the Duke Nukem Forever we were promised that's an insult.
Yeah, but it's still more of a game than Star Citizen will ever be. Like, crucially, Star Citizen is an MMO that doesn't have more than 50 players in a server at a time, and they don't know how to make it bigger. After 8 years and $300 million,
and they used the wrong.
Yeah, they're using the Crisis engine.
Yeah, they used the wrong engine, essentially.
Like, the only reason they picked that was because it let them make a fancy graphic for getting people's money to begin with. That was it. They never bothered to think about whether it actually worked for an MMO.
All I wanted
Simulator does about MMO.
All I wanted was a nice face like some another one, and they just, oh my god, that's never coming. It's probably never coming out, like you said.
Like, Elite Dangerous is going to have space legs, and it will be more Star Citizen. It will be more like what Star Citizen promised than Star Citizen will ever be. Like, don't get me started in Star Citizen. I have a bee in my bonnet about that game because I can't believe people still fall for it.
I remember when it was announced, not the first time it was announced, but I heard about it, and that was years ago.
It was 2012.
Like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't hear about it until later, but when I heard about it, I was like, oh, that's nice. I don't have a PC that can handle that. Maybe sometime in the future. Still don't have a PC that can handle it, and still they...
They now recommend an SSD to try and help with the loading screen problems, the loading times and problems, but like just the very game design of it is just utterly broken. Like any space game you've ever played, like any space game, including probably Rebel Galaxy Outlaw, which I haven't even started yet, because I'll be starting it tomorrow. Like there are small ships that are fast.
Oh yeah, Scott, about that.
Yeah, I love Rebel Galaxy. I'm looking forward to it a lot. Anyway,
I did love Rebel Galaxy. Yeah.
Yeah, Rebel Galaxy Outlaw looks great. I'm looking forward to have some time to play it tomorrow. Anyway, small ships are fast, big ships are slow, yes. Because that's balance, right? Because big ships generally have more firepower and more defense, so they move slower, right? You know, that's what you call game design. In Star Citizen, the bigger your ship is, the more money you spend in it, the faster and more powerful it is. Alright,
EVE Online there. Did you ever play Dreadnought with me, or was it just me and Callum and a couple other guys that played Dreadnought?
No, you, me, Brad, and Matt played it.
Ah, right, okay. I've played that. I played it with Callum as well.
Yeah, Dreadnought was okay.
Why did we stop playing that? Because that was kind of fun.
Because we mostly had more fun playing the AI co-op survival stuff, and there was only 2 missions.
That'll be right.
And like their updates were sporadic at best. Like I don't know if it's even still running anymore. Can find out later if you want. We download it and give it a go later in the week.
Yeah, I might give that a shot.
I think we talked about this before, but I kind of forgot. So the new Star Wars Space Flight Sim, is it worth it? The Squadrons,
no.
Worth it?
No.
Okay.
The fact, we'll put it this way, it's on sale right now for $24.99.
It was on sale to the end of today, I think. It was a weekend offer, so it might not be on sale anymore. But it's also going on sale on Black Friday to half price in America. Like, Squadrons was a good idea, but I didn't like it because I had very different expectations going into it. Like, the game I wanted was Ace Combat, but in space. Yes. It's not that. Have you played the Ace Combat games, Rev?
Oh, yeah, Ace Combat in space, yeah.
I wanted that. I wanted space combat, if you will. You know,
it's basically the Battlefront 2 space battles, but with a different skin.
Not even that, like, because it has stuff like the power stuff from the older games. The problem is it plays like Ace Combat, except that you don't have very many missiles. You have like 3 or 4, and then you have to get resupplied. They have a long cooldown, and you're mostly expected to use your lasers. So it's like playing Ace Combat, except you only have machine guns for most of it. And you can stop.
It's just fun.
Like, your ships can stop and turn, and you turn faster at half speed than you do at lower speed, but you don't have to worry about stalling and stuff like that. So, like, generally speaking, it tends to revolve around who gets to half speed and gets behind someone first, and then shoots them a lot until they die. And I was having a lot of trouble because of the fact that you can only do first person in very cluttered costumes, cluttered cockpits, sorry, where I was having trouble even telling when I was taking fire before I was dead.
I will enjoy it. I will get it. I'll enjoy it because I'll play it in VR.
Yeah, the VR mode is apparently way better, and like it's apparently like a straight up advantage in VR because you can actually look around and identify what's happening, where things are.
I do have the VR. I'll get it whenever it goes on sale.
Yeah, like it'll be on sale with Black Friday, man. Apparently it's going down to half off on Amazon, I think it is.
Nice. I did buy Vader Immortal after your message the other day.
Yeah.
And I can say it was worth $16.49 just for episode 1 alone.
Good. Like the problems with it with Star Wars Squadrons is that there's 4 different vehicles for each team, which are pretty much the same. There's some limited customization options, and there's only 2 modes. There's either straight up dogfights or there's dogfights with capital ships. That's it. And there's like 5 maps, and there are no plans for any added content, neither DLC, paid, or free updates.
Yeah, and I probably won't even get it even with half off. I probably won't get it with Black Friday. Eventually, sometime in the future, maybe.
Yeah, like it screams out to me as being a game that will be free on PS Plus before Battlefront 3 comes out, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Whenever that happens.
Yeah. I got Charlie.
Right, okay.
Beginning infiltration.
Funny you mentioned Ace Combat. I completely forgot that I still have to finish that one.
Man, Ace Combat 7 is such a good game.
Yeah.
They actually added some new DLC for it just this week. There's some new planes that are £12.50 for 3 planes.
No, thank you.
I was like,
yeah, no, thank you.
Like, they're nice planes and all, because they're ones from across the, their 25 years of gameplay and stuff, but still, $12.50 for some planes is not really my cup of tea.
Yeah, I prefer DLCs that give me missions.
Yeah, like I got the season pass when the game first came out. I got the collector's edition, and I have a lovely statue of the Arsenal bird, which I'll have to get rid of when I move. But hey, but yeah. Anyway, well, because I won't be bringing stuff like that with me.
Why not?
Well, I don't have much room to pack things. Like, we have to fit everything into a van. So, like, quite traditions and stuff.
What the hell? Ah, goddamn explodey ones.
Yep, I'm on my way. Like, I'll be getting rid of all my pops. I'll be, come back to Glasgow.
Nah, you'll bring it, man.
No, I won't. I'm getting rid of all my quiet traditions. I'm getting rid of all my pops, all my books. Anything that doesn't have to go in a box and go is going to be gone.
Oh man, that's heartbreaking.
Not really.
You had that hell there collecting the last time I was over. Never mind now.
Yeah, like I've got a lovely collection of steelbooks and stuff, for instance, but...
I was like, are you moving in Ireland again? I thought we're coming back here. Ah, cool. That was quite a nice, easy one. Sorry for ruining that by going down there.
I mean, it's, the rewards are pretty minimal.
We wouldn't have gotten anything good for that anyway, even if it was 100%.
Absolutely nothing worth keeping. That auto scrap needs to be a thing.
Yeah, it does. Like, auto scrap anything that's below an epic would be really nice. Or even below a legendary.
Yeah, if it just let you set a gear level on it, sort of thing, automatically discard.
Oh yeah, that too.
Heck, it doesn't even have the ability to mark things as junk to be able to scrap them all in one go when you're in your infantry, so...
Yeah.
What time is it? It's 9:15. I think I am about avenged out myself.
Yeah.
Still, I'm glad we got Tachyon Rift done. I'm glad we got more hives done. So, I think I'm good.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to my bed at half time. I've got an early start anyway, but I might stick on Vader Immortal for a little. No, that's.
Nah, it's probably not worth setting up the VR just before you head to bed. Bit of a hassle.
Well, it's not really a setup. I just put the heads on as well. Connected.
Yeah, but still. You know what I mean. But yeah, that's going to do it for Avenging tonight. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop onto the Switch for a little bit and try out some more things I picked up in the sales. But still, it was a good play with you guys.
Yeah, I might be able to go on and should be able to at some point this week, maybe.
Cool. I'm looking to play some Rocket League with my friends from work tomorrow, but other than that, I'll be on to most of the week. So, till then.
Tomorrow's a no for